stuff, I think one of the comments you'll see when you read my comments, a lot of people were just listing with numbers. My question was, identify some of the ways that food is wasted. Some people were just listing 1, 2, 3, 4. The assignment was to just put it together in a concise paragraph. So take a look. I think it's good practice to write in paragraphs, connecting sentences together rather than just making lists. So you might see that in my comments. But I have a question that I put here on the top of the slide. How comfortable do you feel with the TED website? So this is a tech question. Does anybody look at it and say, oh, it's too confusing, I can't do it? Or does everybody say, oh, I know exactly what to do, you know where to click?
I feel very comfortable with the
Okay.
site. I knew if I want to change the velocity because the video was too fast for me, the person, I think he is British, so the accent was different for me. So I could change the velocity of the video, and I could change, and I try to understand without subtitles, but at the third time I put subtitles in English and I get it.
Me too, Guadalupe.
Now,
Yeah.
Guadalupe, can you show everybody where to slow the video down when you look on the website?
On the next to the engrave,
that's the one.
Configuration symbol. That's it.
Yeah, it's that one. It looks like that little wheel turning. So that's where you can slow the video down. This is one I've demonstrated a lot in class, but I think it's good to go over anyway. How do you add subtitles? You can add in English or your language if you like.
George, I don't feel comfortable because the Stuart speak very fast. I confess, so I change the language. I put the Portuguese because I watch it 3 times and any vocabulary different.
Perfect. Fernanda, tell us, how do you change the language, add the subtitles?
After 3 times what I put in Portuguese.
No, but how do you do that? Because I want to make sure everybody knows how to add the subtitles they want.
May I?
Mukta, how do you change the subtitles?
Just round that setting icon, so you just have to click on there, and there you have options. Video, it goes loop wise, or some other options you have. So in that you have to choose the subtitles, and then they will give you English, Arabic, French, Portuguese, and different types of. Then you have to choose which one you want, and then it goes on your video.
Yes, except it's not in the settings icon. The TED website is tricky. They put it on share, actually. So to change the subtitles, you have to go to share. So I'm gonna actually demonstrate right here. I'm gonna click on the website to.
No, but when you sent us, so when I saw on YouTube that, so
okay,
I was able to do that with the.
Okay, I think. All right, I'll double check. I might have put it on YouTube, but I want to show everybody how to use I want to show everybody how to do this on the TED website.
George, so I have a question. Every video has this working like this, because for me it was amazing. I can put slow and use another language, because I saw twice in English, but later it's difficult for me because he speaks fast.
Fast, yeah.
So in the first time, I put the subtitle in Spanish. So it was good because it's easy understand this video. So my question is, every video has this function or just this one you share for us?
It depends on the format. Like my videos I put on YouTube will automatically give you an option to slow it down. This in particular on the TED website, there are volunteers who add subtitles in many, many languages. And so to answer your question about the speed, most videos that I use will have an option for speed, and you just want to get in the habit of looking at the settings. So for instance, going down to speed, I'm going to put to a section of the video that I like to use. Okay, so he's
in the across the world, and yet has
so
anyone
it
seen a
naturally
supermarket
goes to
also
Chinese, because at my house we speak English and Chinese. But what if I want to change it to another language? So there's the subtitles. If you want, let's put in Spanish. There we go. That's pretty user friendly. Now, it looks like there's only 5 choices. There are many choices. So you can choose your language right there.
Teacher.
Yeah.
I think they don't have
Teacher,
a language.
I feel
Hang on a second. Well, Mukta, which language did you want?
They don't have my language.
Okay. But I'm so glad you mentioned that. So your language is Hindi, right?
Yeah, Hindi.
Okay. So guess what? Guess what? TED Talks are submitted by volunteers. Don't see your language, help us translate.
Oh, next time.
Mukta,
Yeah, I'm going to use that.
Mukta, they need you. I think you have free time, right? There you go.
Nice.
You have some free time. Excellent.
No,
So
but
yes.
I feel it's a good part. Then that's how I can learn new. I should have to listen those in English, and I go on whatever word I found difficult. I go on Google and I find that way. If I have that convenience, so I maybe go to my language. So I don't think it's necessary for me.
teacher. I
Yes,
think
Marie.
I feel comfortable with the TED, but
Actually,
because it gives a lot of possibilities, like many options. So I think we have to be careful with it. Why I'm telling that we are learning English. Sometimes we can feel lazy and
Yes.
that make lots of effort to understand or to read the subject in English. Sometimes we go and change the language. That can be bad sometimes for us.
I think what I think is most important is that everybody learns how to use the tools and accesses it as best they can. Let's see. So if you can understand it in English, great. But if you need that extra help, don't worry about adding subtitles. Here's another option that I want to show everybody. You can share it and download it. If you click download, you can it'll be on a video file, an MP4 file. You can add your language right there, download, audio download, and then it will ask you, whoops, never mind. Anyway, I thought there was going to be an ad. I just made a copy I didn't need to there. I'm going to cancel the download. So oftentimes, if you don't see the subtitle option, sometimes they will give you options for subtitles or just closed captions. It'll say CC when you download it. So I hope that helps everybody using this tool. Now I want to ask you about the talk itself, and that will lead into our discussion for breakout rooms. What is happening in all of these photos? Who could tell me? Raise your hand if you got the answer.
Teacher, the
Mhm.
in Ecuador, the
Yeah.
bananas are discarded because
Mhm.
don't have the standard, the supermarket standard.
Yes, so this one's
But
Ecuador. Perfect.
it's good for the for it. It's
Mhm.
good, but
Yep.
it's not. It not don't look like good for
Right.
supermarket.
Mhm.
Exactly. So the bananas just don't look very attractive, so they're going to be thrown away.
Mhm.
Good. Who knows what this picture is?
The second picture is a factory. I don't remember where is the place, the country,
Mhm.
but
Bread factory. Yeah.
yes, it's when you buy the bread in a slice, you
Mhm.
discard first and last. I don't know if it's good say that.
Yes.
Nobody know who to go. That's this. It's
Yes.
yeah. So it's
Exactly.
wow. For me, it's, a surprise. It was surprise for me. Nobody eat in the factory. It's throw throw away,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
many house to do this. So a lot of food waste.
Exactly. So what Norexia is talking about is that's a bread factory, and they slice the bread, and if it's going to a sandwich shop or something like that, that first piece of bread and the last piece of bread gets thrown away.
Oh,
The third picture,
Mhm.
the third picture is like some potatoes, since too small, they are not in standard shapes or size to
Yes.
sell to the supermarket. They end up in bins.
That's right. The this picture was after the potatoes. These are called parsnips, which is kind of like a carrot, but that was in England, and this one's right here in the U.S. Anybody, you can see right there. I had the closed captions on.
Yeah.
Bad quality, the orange in Florida.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, oranges in Florida. So all of these fruits and vegetables that don't look good enough for people to buy in supermarkets will just be left behind on the farm. So for breakout rooms, I was going to add these pictures, but I didn't copy them to the next slide. It's okay. I'll just put it right here. Discuss some of Tristan's photographs from around the world. And here's the question for breakout rooms. What are some better ways to prevent food waste? So that's the question I'm going to ask everyone to discuss in your breakout rooms. What are better ways to prevent food waste? So he gave a few solutions in his lecture, but you can talk about this with each other. There are solutions from the Greater Boston Food Bank, but I'd like you to talk about it, come up with ideas on your own. Okay, so that's the question. Everybody tell me when you're ready and I'll put you into breakout rooms.
Okay.
Ready?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, you can join your breakout room.